Jesse.
Yeah.
Gay or straight?
Gayish.
You've got.
Have you ever done it with a man?
No.
Oh, you should. It's lovely.
I've never done it with anybody. Oh, love. Oh, don't embarrass him.
Christopher's been having a very interesting conversation.
I've got a feeling very quickly.
air.
Am I right, Christopher, in thinking that your partner is a lot younger than you?
Yes.
He's got an eye for the younger man, Jesse.
Hang on. We've got Debbie here. Hello, Debbie.
Hi, I don't know what you're talking about. I've only just turned the radio on, but I thought that I had to phone up and tell you, Alex, about my conversation with Reg Funnel yesterday.
Oh, well, I've got Christopher Biggins here.
I'm sorry, Chris, but I think it's an island topic, and I really do feel I have to...
All right, you go ahead, darling.
No. Do it tomorrow. Ferry wars, it bores me senseless. Let's do it tomorrow.
It's not a ferry war. It's not a ferry war. Basically, I mean, I've got horses, as you know. I travel to the mainland quite a lot showing.
Yeah, Debbie, we'll do it tomorrow, okay? I've got Christopher Biggins in. Jesse's just about to come out live on air. Jesse said to me off air, when I meet the right man. Oh, no.
He's just got married, Jesse.
Oh, get you.
Now, you've had a civil partnership with a gentleman called Neil.
That's right, yes.
Now, he works for British Airways.
He does.
What does he do?
He's an air steward.
I thought he might be.
Right? Surely, darling.
He's on long-haul flights. He could be here, there, and everywhere.
He was in New York yesterday, and I spoke to him this morning. He's back home.
But do you not worry that he's out there living the higher life?
Yeah, let him do whatever he wants.
I just thought I'd ask.
I think that's a great attitude to have.
It is. I mean, you
Christopher's
can't.
on the Isle of Wight for 3 nights.
Exactly.
And Jesse...
And Jesse's available.
Jesse said to me, how long's he here for? I said 3 nights. He said, I'll get my diary.
Which is usually empty.
Oh, Jesse.
What would you like me to say now?
Is there anything you want to ask Christopher?
No, I think he's a legend.
He is?
I think he is. And
you're a big breakfast. Tell us about the big breakfast.
no, I'll be honest. I know who you were from Porridge,
Yeah.
but I couldn't remember your face when they told me. And then when you walked in, I remembered you'd done the big breakfast. You did it.
Yeah, which I love doing, the big breakfast. Yeah, it was
Which
fantastic.
I remember, and I've seen you on all sorts of other things. You're just everywhere, everything.
Everywhere. I am. You're right. I'm a legend. And an icon.
Go on, keep buttering him up, Jesse. Go on.
Get a photograph for the website.
Please,
I
no
think
buttering.
that's worth it.
No, give me... What did he say?
Oh, leave
No
it.
buttering. No, we won't go there. We
Hang
won't
on,
go there.
I'm going to just take this off air. Oh, my God.
Are we editing that, or...
Now, can we keep that in?
What do you want?
I want the Play What I Wrote.
Oh, there we are, yes.
Flyer, because that's why you're here. It's the West End's
forgotten
favourite.
that.
It's the West End's favourite comedy hit, the Play What I Wrote, and it's at the Medina Theatre tonight and tomorrow night.
Tonight and tomorrow night. Seats at all prices.
And it's a very funny show. You want to go tonight, Foxy, don't you?
Yes, I do want to go. Well, I wanted to go with you, and you're not so sure, are you?
Can
Why?
Jesse? If Jesse goes, could he come round? Could he come round
afterwards? Yeah, we'll see you in the bar.
Yeah.
I'll chaperone you, Jesse.
If you'd like to go and see it, Foxy, I'll go with you.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Well, I've got my son's boxing club tonight. What time does it start, Christopher?
7:45.
Do you want me to be there?
Yeah, I'd love you to be there.
All right. 7:45, and that's actually when you're on stage.
No, I'm not on stage then. They are. Andrew, Greg and Anthony. And I have to say, I said how good the 2 boys are. There's another guy who is absolutely fantastic called Anthony, who is brilliantly funny, and you will scream. You particularly will like Anthony. He's your way out sense of humour.
Is he?
Yeah, he really is.
Have you had a good time doing this show?
I've had a wonderful time. You've been really great. And presents. I mean, what more could a boy want?
I've not got to talk to him about Scylla. Have we got time?
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Well, no, not surprise. It's just every time I read in the paper about Scylla, she always has this entourage of people around. And whenever she says, "Oh, I need to," if ever I meet a man, I need to talk to the club to get them past.
Exactly.
And you are always named as one of the club.
Who's the club?
Well, it's Paul O'Grady, Dale Winton, and myself.
There's a theme.
There's a theme going through this.
They're all TV stars.
Yeah, all very. Thank you. Now, I tell you, I mean, you know, it was very sad. I mean, I knew Bobby, her husband, and Scylla, from the age of, I think it was 16, 17, had a boyfriend, Bobby. She married him. He was always there for her until that terrible moment when he died so young. And I remember the night he died, we talked and everything, and that night she rang me, and she was in floods of tears because she didn't know how to feed the dogs, because he did everything, absolutely everything. And now, you know, she's made an amazing recovery. She is so fantastic. She is living life to the full. And it's very difficult for her, though, to find a man.
Well, I read in the paper this weekend that she always said she would never go out with anybody who she could have given birth to, but she was linked with some 40-year-old in Liverpool. I mean, there's hope for people like me.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, but the trouble is, you know, she goes with someone, a 40-year-old from Liverpool, and they sell their story to the news of the world. I've been to bed with Cilla Black, and I think that's a terrible thing. You know, she's got to find someone who's...
Be careful of Jesse.
I know, exactly.
Being the Isle of Wight
I can see, I can see that story now. Yeah, with a big slab of butter next to us.
Oh, don't! He's getting it all unnecessary.
Oh, imagine Jesse utterly battling.
Oh,
All right.
please.
I was going to ask you something then, but it's gone out of my head. You were talking about Cilla Black, and I was going to ask you something about to do with Cilla. But for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. And we'll go to the news, and it will annoy me that I didn't ask her on air.
Was it surprise again?
No, it's
Was
something
it
to do with.
how often do you see her? Or?
No, I can't. I can't remember what it was now. But saying when you were talking about Cilla and Dale Winton, I think Dale Winton is brilliant. I don't like Dale doing Pick of the Pops on the radio. He's not Alan Freeman. He's not right. But put him on a daytime show and get him interviewing Wendy Richards and all that on the radio and TV, and he's great, isn't he?
It's really blustery, isn't it? On the Isle of Wight.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about Dale.
Oh, you don't want to talk about Dale.
Oh, you've hit a
I
nerve.
like Dale enormously.
You don't like him on the TV.
I like Dale enormously.
He doesn't. I don't think he does.
You're in the same gang.
Yeah, but don't forget, Christopher's always been in that gang, and newcomers come along. He's not quite fitted in.
Well, you might like this then. I once heard Jonathan Ross say that he was the same colour as a small Moroccan footstool.
He finds that funny.
Hi, line one. Hello, line one. Oh, they've got trouble getting through. Anyway, look, I think we're out of time. It's the play What I Wrote, best comedy ever. Celebrity guest, Christopher Biggins, a celebrity guest. Tear-inducing, a funny show, a glorious, brilliantly judged triumph, and this is the proper show on the Isle of Wight.
It is the proper show in all its glory, and from what we heard last night, the Isle of Wight loved it.
Good. And please support this. If you want a theatre on the Isle of Wight,
Hear, hear.
go out and support it, because there won't be these shows if all the theatres are down. When was the last time you went out to theatre and had a great night? Christopher, thank you very much. You've been a real
pleasure.
gent, and I'm so glad that you came in. Right, we are back on Solent TV very, very soon.
Get you.
No, the you is a bit sort of flat, Jesse. You've got to bring it up again. So it's like, you know, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's, ooh, get you.
Ooh, get you.
Yeah, you're coming along.